fellow paranormalers. Another little discussion about... I have actually touched on this before, and it's about like paranormal groups or people that get together and, you know, do so-called investigations into the paranormal. And I was recently invited to join a group, not as in join a paranormal group, but to join a group who are going to go to somewhere fairly local to where I used to live, and you know, do an investigation and stuff. And it was quite interesting when I delved into the discussions that these people were having. And then, because I know the site that they're going to go to, and I've been there before many years ago, and you know, I went there with actually somebody else who was sensitive, and there's nothing there. I mean, there is just, you know, it's got a name that's a little bit scary, and there is some history attached to it, you know, from sort of 200-300 years ago. But with regard to any sort of paranormal links, it just doesn't seem to have any. So what I thought was quite interesting was that the discussion, and I am seeing this more and more, and it, you know, I don't particularly like getting involved in these groups that use the paranormal for entertainment, and that unfortunately is kind of the feedback that I got from the overall discussion of this group was that it was a bit of a laugh, you know, go out, see what's there, you know, and I would say obviously copying the TV programs yet again. And I'm not disputing the fact that these people have a genuine interest in the paranormal, and that they actually want to do an investigation at all. But I think what I'm seeing increasingly more and more and more, the same is happening on Facebook, the same is happening on Twitter and people's websites and such like, you know, it's becoming more and more an entertainment. You know, anyone can now go out and spend £100 on a recorder and a meter and whatever it is that they think they need, you know, it's got the word paranormal in it, you know, so therefore you must need it. That's the other thing. But yeah, and so they just copy what they see on TV, and it becomes a night out. It becomes a bit of a laugh, and it becomes a night out. And I just think it's a real shame seeing it more and more and more, unfortunately. I'm not talking about the groups that, you know, genuinely do investigations for people and possibly debunk. I like that word, actually. It's quite a good word. I don't know whether that is a real word or whether someone invented it, but yeah, you know, this whole thing of debunking, and there's a real purpose to all of that. That I can see has got a use, if you like, in society, where you are helping, you know, a family, or you're helping people out to help them understand whether something actually is paranormal or whether it's just their mind playing tricks with them, you know. And it needs validity. I mean, these things help people on a psychological level, you know, because a lot of the time I think people can psychologically make themselves think that something is paranormal, and it quite clearly isn't, you know, like creaking floors and knocks and bangs and all sorts of funny noises and voices, and, you know, and those things need validity. They need validation from a group who has been experienced in it, you know, and they can actually genuinely turn around and say, you know, yes, you have a malevolent spirit, or you've got something here, or you haven't, you know. So anyway, you know, on the back of another video that I've sort of done in another little vlog about forums and such like becoming flooded out with people who keep uploading these things about orbs all the time, and ghosts in windows and faces in smoke, and I mean, you know, come on, it's like, I don't know. But anyway, I just think that the TV programs have done a lot more damage than good, really, in the paranormal world. And personally, I think this is just a fad, like most of these things usually are. You know, I'll still be around in 20, 30 years doing exactly what I'm doing now, the real stuff, when, you know, this is just a fad for a few years for people, and then all the equipment and such like, you know, that people have purchased, you know, because they wanted to be part of the copycat society that we seem to live in nowadays. You know, and all that's just been put in the bottom drawer somewhere or shoved into a back of a cupboard and forgotten about because it's no longer fashionable. You know, they've moved on to the entertainment of something else, and I think it's just a shame. It really is a shame, you know. But there you go. I mean, I'm probably nitpicking something that's, you know, why do I bother? I don't let it bother me. I just find it a bit irritating that, if you like, the paranormal community is being lumped as a bunch of freaks who like to go round jumping and screaming, and, you know, and that's just the 80% of people who are using it for entertainment, unfortunately. You know, people who call themselves ghost hunters and ghost investigators and whatever, and just kind of tarring the brush on everyone else who's genuine and does genuine work, and research and such like. You know, I mean, I'm meeting up with someone today, and we're gonna, you know, we're sort of trying to put together a sort of a series of investigations that we want to be able to do, that I call, you know, genuine stuff. You know, and it's not entertainment for us. It's genuine investigation into the paranormal. And but hey ho, you know, it's not entertainment for people. They're not interested in it. All the groups that I actually think are genuine are like me. They don't have thousands of followers with, you know, people asking, can they do this, can they do that, can they do the other thing. You know, it's not really something I'm interested in at all. So, yeah, leave your comments down below. You know, if you're seeing a rise of the entertainment side, if you like, of the paranormal, I'd be very much to hear your comments. See what you think. Okay, I shall speak to you again soon.